this place. How are you, sir? We are attending the public hearing here for the social media bill.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
You will not stop you go.
Okay, where do we go?
Is it which one? Okay,
it says Senate. 22, Senate.
I think it's Senate.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it straight?
If you enter, go by your left. You see it's both written on the building.
So go straight, then left.
Don't enter this gate.
Okay.
Don't go by your left.
Our people, there's a 306 coming. They're part of my group. Black car, please. Let them come.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
All right.
How's it going, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You go left. That's what he said. Because I think that one is House of Rep, and then the Senate is this way. That's a massive National Assembly complex. It's the hideout of some of the worst thieves in Nigeria, you know. It's their national hideouts. Former governors. Okay, this one is said it's principal officers. Go right, I think. I've never been here before. They send people like us to jail, not to the National Assembly. But where's the entrance to the Senate? Because they said that one is for principal officers. Like, keep going straight.
Should I go straight?
Go straight now. What are they saying? And what you should do is drop us first, I think, at the entrance, and then we figure out how to park. You figure out how to, because we are running, I think, a little late due to traffic. What is the entrance? Where is the official entrance to the Senate? That's the question. Ask that guy. Ask the.
Abe.
Well, you should have asked the road safety guy. We can't just make any assumptions because we are running late.
You go at home.
No, can you just pull back?
Let's pull back and after that. Okay. Alright.
We should have gone right instead of left.
Just turn right and go back. If you enter this place, you won't be able to get out on time now. Is that a one-way place? Because it's a parking lot. The entrance of the Senate, where is it? You don't pass her. Can we go through this place? That's what I was saying. Go back. Yes. Just go back.
Show all that up.
Okay, so I love get up here, you can find back. Let's get up here. Where's the 022?
You can use lift and you can use staircase.
Okay.
There's staircase after behind this.
Alright. Where is room 22? The 022 place where they're having the hearing. 022, yes. Thank you, sir. Nice to meet you. So you keep going straight.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm going ahead.
Okay. This is old.
No, this sweet. It's there.
Okay. How are you now?
Waiting for you.
Okay. We have some traffic issues. Thank you. Just about. We'll start now. Hey! How you get out? Thank you so much. Okay. Did you not come?
We welcome the distinguished senators. We welcome the chairman, Senate Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters, distinguished Senator Michael Omoyele family. We welcome distinguished Senator Sani Musa. Welcome you. We welcome distinguished Senator Peter Mwabosh. We welcome you as well.
No problem.
Sorry? Go.
Huh? I'm saying that. Bro.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, can we please settle down, and we also welcome our friend and brother Omoyele Sowore. Thank you for coming. Omoyele Sowore is a former presidential aspirant. We welcome you.
The last rigged election.
I will block that lady.
We're supposed to be seated, you know. Sorry. All the accusers of contempt of the Senate.
Sorry.
Thank you.
So.
Yeah, guys.
Don't take it so. Just let it stand. Imagine.
Please, can we have your attention in a short while from now? For Inspector to kickstart these events in earnest. But may I plead with all eccentrics to please grab yourself a seat. We want this place to be a bit more organized than it is right now.
Where's the G?
So may I kindly request that you please take your seats.
Now who has
Readiness for the commencement to be started here. Please take your seats. If there are no seats, please would rather that you stand somewhere at the rear. Please, can we settle down, please?
For a senator who introduced the bill, so I can tell him to. So I can tell him to just withdraw his bill and save it.
Again, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'd like that we please settle down as we get ready to kickstart this program.
Did you submit any memo?
Right back up.
Try and talk. Let's see what.
I'm glad to inform you that the number 3 citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the guest of honor at this public hearing,
Sitting in front, do you have up to 2 seats there?
will be joining us in less than 5
All right,
minutes.
if you can.
Can we please
Thank
settle
you.
down? I beg you.
I came here yesterday.
Nice to meet you. We were supposed to be here. That was our expectation.
Please settle
Welcome.
down. Please, I beg of you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, distinguished senators, I will please welcome the number 3 citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President of the Senate, Chairman of the National Assembly.
You say welcome, but this is stand up.
Last.
Please let's remain standing. And we please have the national anthem.
That one you stand up for.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. As you take your seats, I'll be inviting the Chairman, Senate Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters to please give us the opening prayer. Distinguished Senator Michael Okoyemi Bamidele.
The sitting is called to order. Almighty God, ruler of heaven and earth, we beseech thee to inspire and guide all our counsel and actions, so that we may always walk in the path of justice, love, and charity to one another. Help us with thy grace to do only those things that will promote the unity, happiness, and prosperity of Nigeria. Amen.
Having done this opening prayer, I find it very pertinent at this juncture to establish the protocol to get these events underway. Your Excellency, distinguished Senator Dr. Ahmed Ibrahim Lawan, CON, President of the Senate and Chairman of the National Assembly, who also doubles as a guest of honor of this public hearing. The Minority Leader of the Senate, the Deputy Majority Leader of the Senate, Chairman, Senate Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters, distinguished Senator Michael Okoyemi Bamidele, members of the Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters, distinguished senators, representatives of the Chief of Army Staff, heads of agencies, both public and private, members of civil society organizations, human rights activists present, members of the Fourth Estate of the realm, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome you this morning to this very important public hearing, convened by the Senate Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters. And this public hearing is on protection from internet falsehoods, manipulations and other related matters Bill 2019. Welcoming you to today's event and to formally welcome welcome all of you most formally to today's event. It is my honor and privilege to then invite very quickly the Senate Committee Chairman on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters, distinguished Senator Michael Okoyemi Bamidele, to please approach the podium for his welcome remarks. Please let's welcome him with a resounding applause.
His Excellency, President of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Ahmed Lawan, CON, Principal Officers of the 9th Senate, other distinguished colleagues who are here, including the sponsor of this bill, distinguished Senator Mohammed Sani Musa, representing Niger East. Very, very distinguished, eminent, and highly esteemed Nigerians who are here as stakeholders from various walks of life, including the military, civil society organizations, the media, and other very key stakeholding platforms. Really, really thank you for your presence. And I say it is with great delight and a deep sense of responsibility that I, on behalf of members of the Senate Committee on Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters, warmly welcome our special guest of honor, His Excellency Senator Ahmad Ibrahim Lawan, PhD, CON, the President of the Senate, to the occasion of the public hearing on the Protection from Internet Falsehoods and Manipulations and Other Related Matters Bill 2019. I am particularly happy that in spite of other pressing official engagements, Mr. President has found time to attend and declare this public hearing open. Mr. President, sir, you are most welcome, and we sincerely appreciate your esteemed presence. I also want to profoundly thank distinguished principal officers of the Senate, our very respected stakeholders, members of the public, and ladies and gentlemen of the press, without whose presence here today, these proceedings will be incomplete. Permit me to also recognize and appreciate Mr. Clement Nwankwo, the Director of Policy and Legal Advocacy Center, PLAD, for the tremendous support, collaboration, and engagement with the committee on several legislative fronts. You are all welcome, and we sincerely thank you for honoring an invitation to grace this occasion. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, let me make it clear from the onset that the National Assembly, as the bedrock and traditional custodian of constitutional democracy, charged with the sole responsibility of lawmaking, will not shirk in its mandate of making laws that will be acceptable and be able to stand the test of time for the advancement of our dear country, Nigeria. This is a legislative mandate and, by extension, a contractual covenant with the people of Nigeria, which is encapsulated in Section 4, Subsection 2 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, whereby the legislature is enjoined to make laws for the peace, order, and good government of the Federation or any part thereof. In our view, this is the hallmark of legislative functions, and it is not only sacrosanct and non-negotiable. It is performed through several mechanisms, such as bills, motions, representation, public hearings, oversight, and other legislative communications, and or information. It should be noted that it is through the instrumentality of public hearings that legislative committees, among other things, gather information and receive valuable contributions from the members of the public that enrich and enhance the legislative processes. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, we are aware of the interest generated by this bill when it was first introduced in the Senate, which has continued to take the center stage and dominate public discourse. In a nutshell, the Protection from Internet Falsehood and Manipulations and Other Related Matters Bill 2019, which was tagged the Social Media Bill, seeks to, among other things, make provision for a legal framework to regulate and control the use of Internet and its intermediaries in the transmission of information in Nigeria. The objectives of the proposed legislation, as stated, are as follows. A, to prevent the transmission of false statements, declaration of facts in Nigeria, and to enable measures to be taken to counter the effects of such transmission. B, to suppress the financing, promotion, and other support of online locations that repeatedly transmit false statements and declaration of facts in Nigeria. C, to enable measures to be taken to detect, control, and safeguard against coordinated, inauthentic behavior and other misuses of online accounts and bots. D, to enable measures to be taken to enhance disclosure of information concerning paid content directed towards a political end, and E, to sanction offenders. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is as a result of the interest that the bill has generated that the committee, after wide consultations and with the leadership, with the support and approval of the leadership of this 9th Senate, under the watch of His Excellency Senator Dr. Ahmad Lawan, resolved to conduct this public hearing to collate the views of stakeholders. Undoubtedly, this legislative process is painstaking, and the committees, as the engine room of the legislature, treat it with the greatest seriousness and due regard. In this connection, it should be stated in unmistaken terms that views of stakeholders matter to us, because without your participation, this process will be incomplete and will not be in tandem with our promises to Nigerians as reflected in the legislative agenda of the 9th Senate. This, of course, is the beauty of democracy, and these collaborative efforts that we have embarked upon will enhance seamless and smooth deliberations on this proposed legislation. The inclusivity in the legislative process is further reinforced